Yes, finally they did it. Panasonic update the firmware of LUMIX S1. The firmware, what did I say? Firmware, no, the firmware of the LUMIX S1, S1R, S1H, S5. And I'm gonna look right now what are the improvements that they have done. So if you're new on this channel, my name is Didier Moulin, I am a portrait photographer and I am very pleased to see you this evening. We are the 24th of November 2020 and as promised, Panasonic made the update of the firmware of these bodies S1, S1R, S1H. And I have in front of me the explanation of what is new in this firmware. So let's check this right now. First, they have improved the AF performance, and I think that was the point that we were all expecting. But now I can tell you that they have improved the autofocus of these two bodies. And look, I am very confident. I can go very close. I can use it. I can zoom. I see my face in my Atomos Ninja. I see that I am in focus. No problem about this. I can really trust my camera and look, I am in focus right now. I just come closer, I'm in focus. I can just bring this in front of me. Tack, the focus is done. I come back, the focus is done. I mean, it's very, very powerful, very far better than what it was just before this update. So right now I can tell you already in the video it works. The good point is, if I show you right now on this LUMIX S1R, is, you know, when you check here on the AF mode, not only on the first one you can select human and animal detection, but also in the one area and the one area plus. In these two modes you can now check and select if you want the face detection and the animal detection. And that is very, very powerful because usually if you wanted to track somebody you had to be in this first mode, and this first mode means that it considers all the frame of the sensor to find someone to track. But now if you select one area, then you just move the area and you can change the size of it where you want the focus to be, and doing so it will find a face in this position. For instance, if you select this, it will find someone here, and then you will be able to lock on this face, and even if someone is on the right or on the left of this area, it will still lock on it and it will not be messed around, and you won't have the full frame to choose where to take a face. So that's very powerful, and I have tested it with my daughter 2 hours ago, and it's very powerful because, for instance, if there is someone that is not in the area that you selected, it will not make the focus on the person because it's not in the area, so it's one area or one area plus, and you can focus on something, an object, and then if the person comes into this area, then you will be able to focus on the face and on the eyes. But if it's not in the field, then if you want to focus on something else than this person, you can, and as soon as he gets in front of you in this area, you will focus on his eyes. That's very powerful. You don't have to switch between human and face detection and one area or one area plus to select where you want to make the focus. So that's the first thing that they have done, and I mean, if they had stopped here, it would be already very powerful. The rest, I don't really care. I don't really understand all the tricks they made for the video because I'm not a videographer, so I'm a photographer. And that is very important for me to have something that is reliable in terms of face detection and eye detection. So that works, and I tested it with my daughter. I will not share photos because they are not nice photos, but I can tell you that it works very nice, very fine, and this mode here is very powerful to be able to do that. But one good thing is about the red frame that they have added around the screen when you are on mode, on video mode. For instance, if I go on video here, in this menu, settings menu, the last screen information monitor display number 3, you can activate now to have a red rec frame when you are in video. That means that now if I make a video, there is a red frame around here. You cannot miss it, and that's very powerful to avoid launching a video without knowing it. You have it in front of you now, so it's quite obvious that you have the video that is activated. So that is a good point that they have made. Hope you have enjoyed this. I hope it will be helpful for you just to decide if yes or no you buy a S1 or S1R. Be aware that today, and it's very, very interesting, I mean, today you can buy a new S1R in France for 2,500 euros, coming with the 24-105 LUMIX lens. So, I mean, it's a real bargain. You have a S1R. If you sell the lens because you don't like it and you just keep the S1R, it will cost you less than 2,000 euros. And if you compare it to a Leica SL2, believe me, it's a real bargain. I don't say it's like a SL2. The SL2 has a powerful colors rendition better than the S1R, I think. And I think about it more and more, because when I see what I get out of my TL2 compared to the S1R, there is something very special in the Leica, and I start to feel it. I think I trust more and more people that tell me that the SL2 has something different than the S1R. But apart this specific point of the color rendition that you can trick in Lightroom anyhow, so you can reach the same appealing. But if you mount Leica SL lenses on the S1R, believe me, you are very close to perfection. The next step is the SL2 and even the S series from Leica. But right now, with autofocus that is working like horse on this body that is very strong, very solid, and very professional body on which you can really trust, you can go shooting without any how do we say that? Without thinking if it will work or not. You can go with confidence and shoot. So go out if you can, shoot whatever you can, but trust this body now. You can be sure it will work like you expect it to be. Goodbye, and see you in the next video. Ciao.